Hello, and welcome to the training video for Plickers, part of our module series on classroom study games. Plickers is a studying tool for classes, allowing the instructor to pose quiz questions to students and having them respond in a quick and easy to understand manner. Plickers is unique from Kahoot in that it does not require the students to use a smartphone or other electronic device. However, it does require that the teacher has a smart device. To begin, you'll want to head to plickers.com and make an account. Once you've made an account, you'll come to the Plickers main screen. The first thing you'll want to do is add a class. To do this, select Classes at the top, then choose Add New Class. For this example, I'll be making questions for a unit based on Egyptian culture. This will be for a 4th grade level unit and is focused on history. I can make my class any color I want. On the next screen, you'll enter in your students' names. Don't worry about their card numbers just yet, as that will be explained shortly. I'll enter my first student. Okay, now I just need to enter the rest. There we go, all done. Once your roster is done, it's time to go to your library. Here, we can create questions for our class game. Start by creating a folder, then clicking on it. Now you can add your questions. To do this, select New Question. You'll have the option of making it either a multiple choice or a true-false question. You can select the correct answer by checking the box to the right. You can select multiple answers as correct if you wish. Now, you just have to write your question and answers. As a good rule of thumb, try to write answers that sound like they could be correct. There we go. Now we can press Save and Create New to add more questions. We can do this as many times as we like. After you have a good amount of questions, it's time to queue them up. But before we can do that, we'll need to download the iPad app. Once you've signed into the app, you should see your class. Select it, and you'll see a few options. Make sure Queue is highlighted, then select Library. Choose from our Egyptian Culture folder, and you'll see the questions you wrote on the computer. Select each and choose Add to Queue. Now you should see your questions when you select the class in your Plickers app. We aren't done yet. Back on the computer, we now need to print the response sheets the students will use. You can find cards to print by selecting cards from the Plickers site. I usually just do 2 cards per sheet, 40 cards total. Right-click and print. After the cards print, you'll want to split them up, as they'll print 2 to a page. Each card is clearly labeled with a number, indicating what student they are assigned to, and a letter on each side. The direction the card is held up indicates the response from that student. Therefore, if the card labeled 3 is held up in this direction, it indicates that student 3, Kelly Kapowski, is responding with C to your question. Once my cards are cut, we can hand them out to our students. Make sure you're giving the right card to the right student. Finally, we get to play our game. Select the class, then choose the question, and press Scan. Plickers will turn into a camera view and automatically scan the responses held up by the students. We can then check to see which students are getting the correct answers and what questions are a source of confusion. These results are automatically synced with your web account. This concludes our tutorial on working with Plickers. Plickers is a wonderful tool for engaging students in a fun and exciting way, and should be considered as an alternative to traditional study games. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and you'll consider using the game as a study tool for students in your future classrooms. Thank you.